Hey, good evening, guys. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully you guys are doing great and you're making some decent gains in this market. Um, just want to do an update about how I did today and about some of the markets. So overall, the market structure is still bullish, right? I mean, the dip buyers are still in play after this fake out. We looks like we are still going to be back. So all the dips is getting bought up. So markets are easier to trade. I wouldn't say it's easy to trade. I would say it's easier to trade. So depending on your strategy, whether you are long or short biased, uh, it's most likely going to be an easier trade or easier move, right? With a less whipsaws. So let's see what we did today. For the day, I was positive 158 bucks on GLBS. Traded 400 shares, got an 806, got 846. Okay, so let's look at GLBS, which is, I don't really know what the stock name is, but we'll find that out. Globus Maritime, so it's some shipper name, right? So I saw some strength in this name. It came on one of my scanners, and I saw this started going early in the morning, right? So always look at the big picture about to see where the stock is and if it can really move. So this has a history of making big moves, right? It has big moves here, here. So if it break this $8 level is what I was really looking at, right? It might actually have some legs to go, right? So this $8 level, so you see multiple times it comes through 8, rolls down, goes to the late, rolls over, goes to late, rolls over, goes to the late. So 8 was a key level that I'm looking at. If you look at the 5-minute chart, um, so I was eyeing for an entry, right? If this stock went from $5 to $8, I need to find an entry which is easier to trade, which is I can get in and get out if I'm wrong. So there is no way in this space that it actually had any kind of a sideways consolidation, right? It went up, 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 up. $8 level, which is the key level in the daily chart, that's where the price stopped. When the price stopped, then I started looking for consolidation, right? Now this price went from 5 to 8 in some solid candles. Now the first move through 8 is not going to work out, right? This is the first move through 8, which is a failed break. The high on this was 803. This is the second break. Second break didn't work out either. The third break is the highly likely for it to break. So after two breaks which failed, the third break actually went through, and that's actually when I got in. So I got in about 806 and scaled out around 846. Now this did go all the way to 950, which I lost potential for a dollar gain, but is an easy name to trade if you trade it with your risk parameters and understand the fact that if this stock would have failed, where would be your right? So I got on 806. If it went below 780, I would probably be lost about $100, which didn't really happen. So it's actually started going up. There is other names which came in my radar as well. Just want to discuss about how the stocks actually traded. This name APRI, APRI Biosciences. Now this stock is actually a bit harder to trade. Let me show you why. It has a lot of, I mean, it breaks out, but then it pulls back, right? So this stock is clearly trending, right? Now, if this stock is trending, I need to find a way to get in. I was not watching this stock, but it came on my scanners. So here's what I saw. I mean, went up, sideways consolidation. So if we try to play the break of 233, it would have popped to 50 and then come all the way back. Again, if it goes to 260 level, it pops up and then comes all the way back. Same thing. Pops up. This is the real move it actually happened, which was a bigger move from $3 to 350, which was a bigger 50-cent move, and then actually came back and then went, right? So if stocks are easy to trade, they would be easier to look at and easier to trade, right? So if you're looking to trade, this would be your first trade, right? And this is the second break. Now this is the third break, and this is the final break of 4. So 4 trades altogether: 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if you're looking for any stocks to trade, find something which can actually move, right? If it moves, then you have the potential to actually make some dollars on it. If it doesn't move, then you're just beating around the bush. There's no point in trading. The other name, there's 2 names which actually was on the short radar: GIMO, Gigamonics, or whatever the hell that is, Gigamon, Pokemon and shit like that. Um, so I saw this stock getting flushed through the $32 level is kind of key. I didn't really trade it because I just didn't. This gap was pretty huge, down 30%. So if I would have got in, I would have got a really crappy price, 100%. Because if the stock is less than 10%, you cannot short on the bid. You have to have the stock to come back for you to actually make a move. But if you want to trade this name, right? This was the first move to trade. Then maybe a second move over here. So not a lot of trades, but one trade which I have actually got a 32.70, came down to 31, so about $1.50, still a decent amount to get. The other one was Target TGT, another big gap down. Um, so this looks like it's easier to trade, but it's actually a retail name. From my previous videos, you would have seen a trading name called KSS, Kohl's, which is a retail name, extremely hard to trade. Target is the same exact category. That's one of the reasons why I did not trade this name, because for me, knowing that it's a retail category and it's my kryptonite, right? So knowing a kryptonite is important. Now, the way, I guess the easiest way would have been to trade on the break of this level, 67.20, because after this break of 67.20, it never actually came back. I'm not sure why this line is not going through. Okay, there you go. So here you can see the 60. Let's pull this up. Sorry about that. So you can see 67.20 level is kind of key level. Once it broke, it actually never came back and actually dropped all the way to 66.40. So drop 80 cents. So there are a lot of easier names to trade. So find the easiest one to trade, right? I mean, I do have limited time and I have good scanners for which I was able to quickly figure out whether the stock is tradable or not. But once it's on my scanner, 80% is already tradable. Now I just need to see if the structure of the stock, whether it makes sense or not. Any questions, let me know. Or else give me a like and subscribe my YouTube channel. I know you guys must be learning a hell of a lot because I've been putting videos day in, day out, and hopefully somebody out there who is trying to learn how to trade might be able to actually learn something from it. So once again, like and subscribe the video, and thank you guys.